What else happened today? See what it was in the paper today. Ethel Kennedy is expecting again. Did you read that in the paper today? Senator and Mrs. Kennedy are expecting their 10th child. I understand Ethel Kennedy is demanding a civilian review board. And I probably shouldn't say this, because we had the vice president on, Hubert Humphrey on our show in California, but I understand he's starting a little campaign. He's calling the Kennedys at home, anonymously at various times during the day, saying, "Psst, there's only one bathroom in the White House." We have to work on that one a little bit. We have a good show tonight. Stay where you are. We'll continue.
You know how much my boat costs? $2,500. A 29-foot boat that costs $2,500. Yours costs $1,000 a foot, and mine don't even cost $100 a foot. Do you have ship to shore on yours? Yes, I don't. Do you know why?
No.
So much smoke and steam pours out of the boat that people come to give me help when I don't even ask them. You can take your boat out anywhere, right?
Well, except in heavy weather.
Heavy weather, like in the Hudson River. You can,
sure.
Anytime, right?
Yes.
Not me. I sit in it and wait for the tide to take me.
What?
Just the other day, I got to the other side of the marina. When I yell ahoy, you know who I'm yelling to? Another guy in the boat.
Do you have a depth finder?
Do I have a depth finder? You don't think I'm going to put that in the water, do you? I'll tell you about a depth
Maybe you misunderstood the question. Okay, Mingo.
Well, shall we have
Get
a go
your
at it?
axe, and let's go.
All right,
What is the trick on this? You underhanded?
No.
Oh, overhanded
It's
then.
an overhand throw. The trick is to keep your arm extended, and that way you break the microphone. You keep your arm extended and put only one revolution on the... Once around on the way. But that's indefinite.
All right.
But you know, Johnny, I've watched you so often, and you sit here, and I heard that you played a little drum. You didn't get up with Louis to do a thing. No. I heard you could sing, but with me, you are going to sing. And he didn't know about this either. It's all that here. You know what hurts me? I didn't even have to pull him. He got up. This is that me, isn't it? From the top. Lots of da-da. Nelson.
It's very clear. Our love is here to stay.
Not
for a year, but forever and a day. Go on. Telephone.
Johnny.
Oh.
Please, honey, we're through anyhow on this station.
But our love is here.
He said, our love is here.
I just said,
Our love is here.
Reputation, silver play, that's French. Our love is here. To do what? Stay.
I was coming in from Baltimore to do the show, and, well, I was on the train there, and I'm settled in my seat. I'm very relaxed, and the first thought that passed through my mind was to familiarize myself with the surroundings. And I glanced across the aisle, and I noticed that the lady occupying the seat there had her baby with her. Ugly baby. Bad-looking baby. Now, generally, I'd hesitate about passing an opinion about somebody's kid, but this was, even if I don't say it, it's an ugly baby. I only took one quick look, like that, and I saw it. In from the front of the coach comes this guy. The guy's, he's had a few. And as he approached the section where the woman was with the baby, he stops, and he's staring, like that. And the woman's watching him. She's watching him from the corner of her eye. She says to him, "What are you looking at?" The guy says, "I'm looking at that ugly baby." So that's a bad-looking baby, lady. I bet you save a lot of money with that baby. You don't have to hire any babysitter. Nobody's going to bother that kid. The lady gets offended. She gets offended. Does that make sense? As he pulls the emergency cord, the train stopped. There's a big scene in there. All everybody's crowding around there. And you know the guy who goes through the train selling those 25-cent sandwiches for $1.50. He comes in, big scene. The conductor comes in. The conductor says, "What's going on here? What's going on here?" And the lady said, "This fellow just insulted me. And I don't have to spend my money to ride this railroad and be insulted." The conductor said, "Now, calm down, lady." He said, "Madam, the Pennsylvania Railroad will go to any length to avoid having differences between the passengers. He said, perhaps it would be more to your convenience if we were to rearrange your seating. And as a small compensation from the railroad, if you'll accompany me to the dining car, we'll give you a free meal. Maybe we'll find a banana for your monkey." One of the funniest lines I've ever heard in my life.
Now clasp your hands, take a deep breath, head up, and move from your lower back.
Lady, you're going to get such a shock. Oh! I'm using the lower back. All I can. All that's left of it.
Shoulder straight. That's right. All right, now spring it a few times. Spring it.
Spring what?
Now spring your body back.
Oh, sure. That feels really good. Thank you.
And now with the latest in weather, here's Al Sleep, your hippy-dippy weatherman. Hey, baby, what's happening? ¿Qué pasa? Al Sleep here on a emergency some of you were a little surprised at the weather over the weekend, especially if you watched my show Friday night, man. I'd like to apologize for the weather, especially to the former residents of Rogers, Oklahoma. Caught them napping. I see the radar tonight is picking up a line of thunder showers which extends from a point 9 miles south-southeast of Chester, Pennsylvania, along a line and 6 miles either side of a line to a point 8 miles north-northeast of Secaucus, New Jersey. However, the radar is also picking up a squadron of Russian ICBMs, so I wouldn't sweat the thunder showers.
Johnny, I'm going to tell you something. I'm very glad to be here. And I'm going to tell you, without me, your show tonight would have been nothing. This is a pretty fast league.
Oh, this is, the 8 troops are out here
And
tonight.
I'm glad you saved me. Now, you know, because, you know, when you come on last, you're, did you ever get the feeling... Did you ever get the feeling that the world was a tuxedo and you were a pair of brown shoes?
One of those days, huh?
And I have a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better.
I asked you about this before, and I think they thought you were making a joke, the fighter pilots. You were a pilot, right?
Oh, yes. I was a pilot during the war. You remember the war? It was in all the papers. And
I read it. Encouraging it.
Well, I told you about that the last time I was on your show, you know, but I fought the whole war in Oklahoma. And,
What were you saying?
I don't know why people laugh when I say that, you know, because that's evidently where they needed me or they wouldn't have sent me. No, go ahead and laugh. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, you know, but if you remember, you think back. No, first of all, I was an instructor. I was in B-26, 89s first at Altus, Oklahoma, and then B-26s at Frederick, Oklahoma, and I was an instructor there. And if you think back, and I'm not mad at anybody or anything, but just remember, there was not one Japanese aircraft got past Tulsa. Guns on our airplane.
And that record still stands, I understand. Yeah, to this day.
To this day. I think I haven't checked the papers.
Oh, well.
I've been working all day.
Of course you can.
Oh, yeah, I was working.
What commercial? Were you shooting a commercial today?
Yeah, and you don't believe that.
Whatever you say.
Victor,
Exactly what time did I lose control of the show? You make a note of it?
One of the most exciting visits when we come to the West Coast is a great visit from our Easterner, the great sage, seer, soothsayer, famous mystic, all-omniscient, and former tax advisor to Governor Reagan, Karnak, the Magnificent.
Would you tell me, who was your last employer? Could I have that?
I worked 30 years as faithful sidekick for Kemosabe.
Mm-hmm.
Hunt, fish, make food, sew clothes, sweep up, stay awake all night, listen for enemies for Kemosabe, risk life for Kemosabe. 30 lousy years.
Let your fingers do the walking. Hey, that really kicks out. I told you never.
Could I do it a couple of minutes?
No! That's
no
Give me a
fun.
break. I'm so lonely.
You know, we're going to talk a little bit about pollution tonight. We have Dr. Paul Ehrlich and Mr. Ben Waterman with us, and ecology and so forth, and population explosion. But the Hudson is bad. It is really bad. I went over, I saw a fisherman today. He turned his back for a second, and his worm made a break for it. Oh, now, it's a minor word.
Hello, Freud.
Hello, Freud?
Hello, Frank.
He also changes his voice.
Oh, this is
Finally
great.
happened.
This is... How does the kitty go? Meow, meow?
Meow, meow, meow. Move the mic over.
The bird does impressions. How are you? Freud? How are you? How does the doggy go? And she bark.
Call the kitty.
Call the kitty?
Say, how do you call
How do you call the kitty?
Call the kitty.
Well, how do you call the kitty?
Kitty, 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 kitty.
You saw it here on this show, a bird calling a cat. That's a gutsy bird. That's remarkable. I've got a list of things I can ask here.
That's right.
That they gave me.
Call the kitty.
Call the kitty. How does the kitty go? All righty. How does the monkey go?
That's wrong.
That's wrong?
He makes a different noise. Ask him again.
How does the monkey go?
No, you should ask him how does... Yeah, the monkey. That's
The
right.
monkey. How does the monkey go?
Right.
Very good. I do the choreography. How does the duck go? Freud?
Call the kitty. So what do you call the kitty?
Not bad. How does the duck go?
Ask him the duck again.
The duck. Quack, quack. Duck. How does the wolf go?
This is the city. Los Angeles, California. Some people rob for pleasure. Some rob because it's there. You never know. My name's Friday. I'm a cop. I was working the day watch out of robbery when I got a call from the Acme School Bell Company. There'd been a robbery.
There's been a robbery.
Yes, sir? What was it?
My clappers.
Your clappers.
Yeah, you know those things inside a bell that makes them clang?
The clangers.
That's right. We call them clappers in the business.
A clapper caper.
What's that?
Nothing, sir. Now, can I have the facts? What kind of clappers were stolen on this caper?
They were copper clappers.
And where were they kept?
In the closet.
Uh-huh. You have any ideas who might have taken the copper clappers from the closet?
Well, just one. I fired a man. He swore he'd get even.
What was his name?
Claude Cooper.
You think he...
That's right. I think Claude Cooper copped my copper clappers. Kept in the closet.
You know where this Claude Cooper is from?
Yeah. Cleveland.
That figures. That figures.
What makes it worse, they were clean.
Clean copper clappers.
That's right.
Why do you think Cleveland's Claude Cooper would cop your clean copper clappers kept in your closet?
Only one reason.
What's that?
He's a kleptomaniac.
Who Who first discovered the copper clappers were copped?
My cleaning woman, Clara Clifford.
That figures. Now let me see if I got the facts straight here. Cleaning woman Clara Clifford discovered your clean copper clappers kept in a closet were copped by Claude Cooper, the kleptomaniac from Cleveland. Now, is that about it?
One other thing.
What's that?
If I ever catch kleptomaniac Claude Cooper from Cleveland who copped my clean copper clappers from kept in the closet...
Yes?
I'll clobber him.
Karnak is attempting to divine an answer while you're sitting here, giggling. May I have silence, please?
Yes. You've had it many times before.
Okay. All right. Now come forward so the shoe won't bounce off and hit your leg, see? Just don't move. Now don't you move unless I tell you.
Would you welcome, please, Tiny Tim? Is that an original?
No, that was made famous by Marie Chevalier in 1929.
I knew that. It struck a bell someplace, but that's it. You don't do it like Chevalier.
Oh, no.
We never met until just backstage a moment ago, did we?
That's right, Mr. Carson.
I'll think of something. Are you married?
Oh.
I'll put that down as a no. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Can I just hit it easily first, just to see what it, just, you know, kind of. You have to hit it right on.
You hit right up, and all the way through, really quick.
We'll be right back, right after this one. Alpo Beef Chunks Dinner is the only one of the 3 leading canned dog foods that does have real beef. Right. Nourishing meat byproducts and real beef, plus soy, vitamins, and minerals. The real beef could be the reason. Hernandez here. You heard him cry. Come here, dear. Come on. Come here. Here it is. Come on. Come on up. Come on. Right here. There you go. Okay. He's a little frightened. I'll put it down further. To your arm. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, darling. Well, Hernandez is a little spot. Yes, please. Come right, yes, please. Nice Hernandez. Alpha. Now, next time you find yourself looking at the can dog food, yes, nice Hernandez. I just thought, reach for the can that contains
real beef. Alpo. That way you can be sure of giving your dog the meat byproduct and the beef he loves. Now, doesn't your dog deserve Alpo?
This is an old science from Nepal.
Kathmandu.
Yes.
Well, Mr.
I really don't care whether you read or not. Maybe you could just read a toe, and then we could get back to the massage. I'll have to excuse this. I had a blister there from playing tennis. But you probably knew that.
Good nerve.
What?
You always keep healthy.
I always keep healthy. Yes,
And
I'm
you
a very
have
good health.
Good back, but you have a tendency to walk like a rooster when you come. So this
Well,
is
would you
bad.
like to know
this
why?
is bad.
And you can make up your own joke, folks.
You're very sexy. No.
Excuse me?
You're very sexy. You
Very
have
sexy.
hair on your toes.
And a song in my heart.
You will marry again a fourth time.
I will what?
You will remarry a fourth.
That's all I need, honey.
Not with a woman.
Not with a woman?
I mean with a woman.
There's
that
a
you
man in my foot. What are these back here? What are these? I saw them here last night.
They're left over from that bit we did with the pancake thing. Oh, 2 weeks ago.
We did
before
that.
you went to Honolulu.
That lady
And
was
we
on
did
the
that-
show 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
with the pan.
Yeah, they're done
And we're
now.
still here?
They're ready. Get the syrup.
Cleaning lady didn't make
They've
it
been
this week,
sitting
huh?
here, yeah.
Look at this. You believe this? Oh, what a mess.
As Billy DeWolf says, Mr. DeWolf says, Mrs. Beamish. Now, why are you putting that all over on me? I just cleaned you off.
I wasn't.
Now, why-
I was just cleaning off the
You got
desk.
a hair right here.
All right. Why don't we do that?
Stop.
I knew this would get out in public sooner or later.
They purr. and
Relax.
have-
They say if you look an animal right in the face and talk to them, then they know you're not scared.
Hi. Do you mind if I talk to you for just a minute? I just want to say a few words about diarrhea. Did you see what's happening to the women athletes in Montreal? They are making them take a sex test. That is true. That's absolutely true. To compete in the Olympic Games, first the woman has to qualify to make the team. Then they go to Montreal and have to prove that they are a woman. And they are subjecting the women athletes up there to a sex test to prove that they are they have two ways of doing it. No, let me point them out. You may have yours, I got mine. They can either take the physical examination by a doctor, or they can go on a date with one of our congressmen. Dippity-doo.
Dippity-doo.
What form's on your dippity early in the morning? Now, as you know, the San Diego Zoo is one of the finest zoos in the world, and we've had this young lady on the show very often the past, I guess, 7 or 8 years. She's been appearing with us.
9 years.
Hmm?
About 9 years.
Right, yeah. Several plus several will be about 9.
You said 7 or 8.
No, I said no, I didn't say 7 or 8. I said several.
Then you said 7 or 8, and I said
Did I?
9. Yes.
9. Good, thank you.
Yeah. Some of the animals you had as babies are now 10 years old.
That would be about right.
Remember the animals that did something funny on your tie?
Yes.
Those little lions, the little baby lions, were 1 year old.
That's right.
They are now treacherous and ferocious 10-year-old animals.
Okay. Yep. Anyway, Joan Embry is here tonight.
And she's now 32.
That's right. Joan is an animal handler and a trainer. And you really think you're fooling everybody, don't you?
No.
And she
I'm
also...
just here to do my best to help you.
I know that. And she does her 3 horse shows a day. Did you know that? At the animal park.
Boy.
What?
What an exciting idea.
Would you like an army cot or something? Maybe just to kind of catch up on a little little nappy poo? Just might snap you right out of it. Okay.
I love Joan. I'm the only one who went down to see Joan. Doc has never seen her. You've never seen her. I went to the wild animal
It's
farm.
all right. It's all right. It's okay.
But you're upsetting me. You're upsetting me.
No, I don't upset you.
I went down, Joan, and I
know
wrote
you
it.
did. That's all right.
Don't say. No.
What?
I know her. I went down there.
Oh, I know you did. I know you went down there. And
I held a baby gorilla.
I couldn't go with you that week. You held a baby gorilla. Good, all right. And let's get her out here quickly. Would you welcome Joan Embry? Are they? Those are,
These are orangutans, and this is really a very special occasion to have twins. These are twins. And they are...
Oh, excuse me, I don't mean to laugh at your face. It's a very sweet face. It really is. Look at that face.
And
Can he see me? I mean...
Oh, yes. Oh, sure. And he'll laugh. If you laugh at him, he'll usually laugh. Will he laugh for you?
Do you know what these are, boys and girls? That's right. These are baby shoes. And you know what? Mr. Rogers was once a baby a long, long time ago. And do you know how babies suddenly appear in the world where before there weren't any around? Well, I know, and I'll show you. This is a mommy doll.
and a daddy doll. And they love each other very, very much. So what they do... At night, they get under the covers, and 9 months later, Mommy Doll looks like this. So Daddy Doll takes Mommy Doll to the hospital. They go into the hospital, and the very next day, out comes Mommy Doll and her new baby doll. Then the Daddy Doll comes out to take them home. Whoops. It looks like Daddy Doll has made a new friend, Miss Nurse Doll. And they'd better be careful because 9 months later, Miss Nurse Doll might look like this. And then it's all over for Daddy. Because that's when Mommy Doll comes in, calls in Mr. Lawyer Doll, who does to Daddy Doll what Daddy Doll did to Mommy Doll 9 months earlier.
You ever see David Jansen's commercial for Excedrin? Man looks like a headache. See, when I was a kid, we were never allowed to have headaches. See, my folks grew up during the Depression. So consequently, they make you feel very guilty about everything, you know? I mean, even now I go home for a weekend. Hey, Dad, pass the salt.
We never had salt when we were kids. We had to live without salt. We didn't have underwear or potatoes. We ate dirt every day of the week. Your mother and I hunted wild dog for food. We had nothing when we were your age.
Come on, I dare you. I dare you to knock this battery off my shoulder. Come on, I double dare you.
My pantyhose make me look like I'm not wearing nothing.
My pantyhose make me look like I'm not wearing nothing.
Now, hold it, you little teasers. Now, come on. Admit it, you're really wearing something, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Well, I'm not. Okay, I'll tell you, it was really hot today. It was worth the trip in, wasn't it? Just to... It was so... You know, it was so hot today, I saw a robin dipping his worm in nest tea. It was so hot today, I saw a pigeon walking in the shadow of Orson Welles. Right along there. It was so hot today that Burger King was singing, "If you want it your way, cook it yourself."
Sir, how do you spell relief?
How do I spell relief? I spell it R-O-L-E.
Hello, this is Steve Martin. I'm away from the phone right now, so your call is being answered by an expensive telephone answering machine, who is also, incidentally, my wife. So if you'll leave your message when you hear the beep, I'll be happy to call you back.
Now, that triggers the rewind. Should I rewind it? Now it plays back all the messages you got.
Well, Steve, this is Fred down in the garage. Yeah, we were able to fix that lighter. No problem at all. Cost about $8, I guess. Please call when you get in.
All right.
Steve, this is Jimmy Hoffa. Give me a call when you get a chance.
Meow, 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 meow.
It's my cat.
Steve, this is Trudy. Don't be embarrassed about the other night. It can happen to any guy. Hello, Steve. This is Victoria. Don't be embarrassed about the other night. Any guy. It doesn't mean you're not a man. Talk to you later.
Steve, this is Bill. Don't be embarrassed.
Hi, diddle diddle.
Hi, diddle diddle.
How do you greet your diddle diddle in the morning?
I didn't know.
Like him.
I didn't know that you've been seeing it.
I just told you I was seeing. Why don't you listen to me? Bert Parks is available 364 days a year. You know that? One day he works. He can be here every night. You know, I've been depressed lately.
Depressed?
Yes! Depressed. Why do you repeat everything? If I can go to Taco Bell for that, why do you...
I have a dog, a lovely animal. It's a Belgian airhead, beautiful animal, and smart as a whip, too. I'm feeding him that dog food. It's numbered. I'm not sure what it is, but they got it for everything. 1 for the puppy, 2 for the middle dog, 3 for the gay dog, 4 for the whatever, on up. I'm looking at this can, and it says on there, for the dog that suffers constipation. You know, the way I look at it, if your dog is constipated, why screw up a good thing, huh? Sure. So, sleep in the morning, let him bloat. What do you care? So I'm buying the animal, the dog food, and there's this one, I'm not sure the brand, but it says, all beef, not a speck of cereal. Not a speck of cereal. It's a point of pride here. Not a speck of cereal. My dog spends his day rooting through garbage and drinking out of the toilet. Chances are he's not going to mind a speck of cereal, you know? So...
I think you'll realize when it's there a little bit more about it in relation to your arm, the size. They only live 3 months. They go in the larval stage and...
Can you imagine waking up at night and seeing this in your bedroom?
Oh. Wow.
What do they subsist on?
Well, this feeds on almost anything. They apparently have a very wide diet. But they breed in these hollow, rotten logs, and the male is very aggressive during the mating season. He bulldozes the male. See this hinge point right here?
Yeah.
Don't put your finger there because they'll snap shut on your finger at that point. It's quite a pinching animal.
I see. Now, is that... they trap their prey in there or what? Or just
no, that's when
defense?
they're fighting. When they're fighting, if one gets up here on his back, another male, he'll lock on it and roll over. And
that's incredible.
Yeah.
That is really incredible.
If you'll put him back on here, this is his...
How do I pick him up?
He eats bananas, huh? They like that.
Do I pick him right here?
Yeah, just pick him up there and put him right back there. Because all you have to do, he can't get back there. In fact, he doesn't have any mandible for eating, for biting. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Take your stick. That's all right. Wait a minute. That's right. I thought he'd go under the stick.
Well, you thought he'd go on the stick. Sure, Jim. Now I know why Marlin stays in the tent.
By the way, this can move quite rapidly.
I noticed that. Does he know the banana's there? Of course, they normally don't fight them, I suppose, in nature, tied with string on a branch, do they? That's a very crazy tree, you know.
I don't think you do, but this...
What's he doing? You didn't tell me he could fly.
I didn't know he could fly.
Well, what the hell else don't you know about him? If you don't know you fly, you don't know he could be poisonous, right? This is going to turn out to be the flying poisonous insect and has nothing to do with being a Goliath beetle.
I do know about this one.
Well, I hope you know more about this, Jim, than you do about that.
Well, let's see. Today is, of course, Tuesday, June the
14th.
14th. I lose track. But you know what the anniversary is today?
No.
No, the Army, the United States Army, was founded today. This day in 1775. So, to commemorate this historic event, as you go to dinner tonight, put some saltpeter in your dinner. Have you always
you
been...
have to get used to it, really.
Have you always been rather zoftic?
Uh,
What would they call that where you grew up in Tennessee?
I can't say.
Healthy?
Healthy, I guess.
Yeah.
Bosomy.
Bosomy?
Yeah, I guess that'd be what they'd say. But, what did you ask me just before that?
Have you always...
Well, yeah,
you were young,
I've always been pretty well blessed. People are always asking if they're real and...
Oh, I would
this and
never.
that.
I would never, you see.
No, you don't have to ask.
I would not.
I tell you what, these are mine.
I have certain guidelines on the show.
I usually say...
But I would give about a year's pay to peek under there. I cannot tell you how tacky I feel right now for saying that, but I had to get it out, and what's today, Thursday?
Thursday.
Tomorrow's Friday?
Friday.
Who do we have tomorrow?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm not going to be here. I don't know.
Are you putting me on?
No, I'm off. I'm going to be out of town tomorrow, so.
What do you mean you're going to be out of town?
I'm going to be...
Tomorrow's Friday.
I know that, but I can take a day off once in a while. You certainly invented it.